Welcome gamers, today we're counting down 20 AA masterpieces that every gamer simply must experience. These titles are more than just games. They are art, innovation, and unforgettable experiences all rolled into one. Each one broke new ground in storytelling, gameplay, and atmosphere, leaving an indelible mark on the industry. Whether you're drawn to deeply emotional narratives, adrenaline-fueled action, or immersive worlds that blur the line between reality and myth, these games offer a rich, varied journey through the best that mid-budget gaming has to offer. So grab your controller, turn up the volume, and prepare to dive into these timeless adventures. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more deep dives into gaming's hidden treasures, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Now, let's jump into the countdown. At number 20, The Saboteur thrusts you into the heart of Nazi-occupied Paris, a city where the elegance of bygone eras collides with the harsh brutality of occupation. As Sean Devlin, a daring Irish race car driver turned saboteur, you weave through narrow, graffiti-stained alleyways and commandeer sleek vehicles along rain-slicked boulevards, each mission a bold act of rebellion. In one unforgettable sequence, amidst the shadow of a crumbling monument, Devlin shouts, "Freedom isn't given, it's taken." That rallying cry echoes through the devastated streets as you disrupt enemy patrols, sabotage Nazi infrastructure, and spark the flame of resistance among the oppressed citizens. The richly detailed urban landscape of Paris, its sun-dappled plazas contrasting with its dark, clandestine hideouts, serves as both a battleground and a canvas, capturing the gritty reality of occupation and the indomitable spirit of defiance. Shifting from the rebellious streets of occupied Paris, prepare to enter a grim post-apocalyptic world where survival is a daily struggle. At number 19, Deadlight plunges you into a bleak, post-apocalyptic landscape where every step is a battle against reanimated horrors. In this side-scrolling survival horror game, you play as a lone survivor forced to traverse treacherous urban ruins, clambering over crumbling facades and leaping across dangerous gaps as the relentless decay of a once thriving city mirrors your inner turmoil. The stark, monochromatic visuals and haunting score create an atmosphere of constant dread where every shadow might hide a lurking menace and every moment pulses with tension. As you scavenge for scarce supplies and cling desperately to hope, each painstaking step becomes a testament to human resilience in the face of overwhelming despair. Deadlight challenges you to master precise timing and stealth in a world where survival is measured in split-second decisions and every encounter is a fight for your very soul. Leaving behind the desolation of a crumbling cityscape, get ready to step into a luminous world where nature and spirit entwine. At number 18, Kena, Bridge of Spirits, sweeps you into a radiant realm where the boundary between the natural and the supernatural dissolves into a breathtaking tale of healing and discovery. As the young guide Kena, you journey through enchanted forests and over ancient, moss-draped ruins, tasked with helping restless spirits find peace. Every glowing glade, every ancient monument bathed in soft light, is rendered with exquisite artistry that evokes both wonder and quiet sorrow. In one evocative scene, Kena stands at the edge of a shimmering waterfall, her determined eyes reflecting empathy and resolve as she reaches out to comfort a forlorn spirit. The delicate interplay of light and shadow mirrors her inner journey, one of emotional healing, courage, and the rediscovery of lost beauty. With dynamic combat that seamlessly blends graceful strikes and magical abilities, Kena, Bridge of Spirits invites you into an ever-unfolding narrative where every rescued soul deepens the bond between the living and the departed, forging a path toward hope and restoration. After the ethereal beauty of spirit-filled landscapes, prepare to step into a world of corruption and supernatural intrigue. At number 17, Dishonored plunges you into the grim, atmospheric underbelly of Dunwall, a plague-riddled city where corruption and dark forces conspire to upend order. As Corvo Attano, a once loyal royal bodyguard framed for murder, you harness mysterious powers granted by an ancient, forbidden force to exact vengeance and seek redemption. Navigating rain-soaked streets and shadow-filled alleys, every silent takedown and dramatic display of supernatural might forces you to confront moral dilemmas that blur the line between savior and sinner. In one tense, heart-pounding moment, as you creep through a crumbling alley lit only by flickering lamplight, a conspiratorial whisper seems to warn, "Every choice here will either damn you or redeem you." This chilling phrase sets the stage for a journey where every decision, every act of defiance, reshapes your destiny and the fate of a crumbling city. With richly detailed environments ranging from opulent ruins to bleak industrial districts, Dishonored stands as a masterclass in atmospheric storytelling and complex character development, inviting you to question the true cost of power in a broken world. After navigating the shadows of corruption and moral ambiguity, prepare to ignite chaos on a battlefield where creativity and carnage reign supreme. At number 16, Bulletstorm propels you into a relentless, over-the-top war zone where ingenuity and violence is celebrated as the ultimate art form. As the anti-hero Grayson Hunt, you transform every firefight into a dazzling display of chained skill shots that reward creative and audacious play. Every encounter is a carefully orchestrated dance of explosive combos and inventive kills, turning brutal combat into a spectacular performance of raw aggression and humor. In one electrifying moment, as you execute a perfectly timed skill shot amid a flurry of chaos, your triumphant shout, "Let's break all the limits!" echoes across a battlefield bathed in blazing energy and punctuated by the roar of gunfire. With its vibrant, anarchic settings and irreverent narrative, Bulletstorm challenges you to embrace a style of combat where every inventive kill is a statement of defiant creativity, redefining what it means to be a hero in a world without rules. Shifting from anarchic mayhem, prepare to embark on a claustrophobic odyssey through a high-tech space station teeming with alien terror. At number 15, Prey draws you into the claustrophobic corridors of Talos 1, a sprawling high-tech space station turned labyrinth of secrets and existential dread. In this innovative first-person action-adventure from Arcane Studios, you step into the shoes of Morgan Yu, who awakens to a hostile environment overrun by alien life forms known as the Typhon. As you traverse the eerie, dimly lit corridors and expansive research labs, every discovery hints at a long-buried conspiracy, and every shadow conceals a potential threat. In one tense sequence, as you evade a patrol of twisted, bioengineered creatures, the silence is shattered only by the distant hum of failing systems, a chilling reminder that every misstep could be fatal. The gameplay seamlessly blends stealth, visceral combat, and mind-bending environmental puzzles, challenging you to use futuristic gadgets and cunning to survive and unravel the mysteries that have transformed Talos 1 into a living nightmare. Prey is a cerebral exploration of identity and survival, where every decision echoes through the corridors of a space station on the brink of collapse. After navigating the treacherous halls of a haunted space station, prepare to ignite your inner fire in an arena of pulse-pounding duels. At number 14, Fury blasts you into a neon-drenched arena where every battle is a high-stakes duel of speed, precision, and raw power. As a nameless warrior, you face a gauntlet of brutal bosses, each encounter demanding lightning-fast reflexes and perfect timing. Every parry, counterattack, and explosive combo is meticulously choreographed to a thumping electronic beat, turning each fight into a visually striking ballet of combat. In one electrifying moment, as you square off against a towering, enigmatic foe, you bellow, "Time to carve my legend in fire!" This rallying cry echoes through the charged atmosphere as the arena transforms into a chaotic dance of light and fury. Fury's minimalist, striking visuals and dynamic, adrenaline-fueled soundtrack create an experience where every victory is hard-earned, and every defeat teaches a valuable lesson in resilience. Its relentless, fast-paced action and intense boss battles showcase the pure, distilled essence of combat mastery, making it a true AA masterpiece of modern action gaming. After igniting the arena with explosive duels, prepare to step into a fractured, post-apocalyptic world teeming with monstrous forces. At number 13, Remnant from the Ashes immerses you in a shattered, post-apocalyptic realm where humanity's remnants battle against monstrous, otherworldly foes. In this intense third-person shooter with roguelike elements from Gunfire games, you lead a lone survivor and a diverse band of allies through procedurally generated wastelands filled with crumbling urban ruins, overgrown forests, and desolate highways. Every run is a test of strategy and willpower. In one gripping moment, a weathered warrior at the edge of a ruined outpost warns, "Out here, every step could be our last. Choose wisely." This stark reminder echoes as you face relentless enemy ambushes and navigate shifting terrains, forcing you to scavenge for scarce resources and upgrade your gear on the fly. Remnant from the Ashes challenges you to master a dynamic combat system that blends fluid gunplay with visceral melee strikes, transforming each encounter into a high-stakes ballet of strategy and raw action. Every decision you make shapes a personal legend in a world where hope is hard-won, and every victory is a triumph against overwhelming odds. Leaving behind the fractured remnants of a fallen civilization, prepare to dive into a dystopian future where technology and terror collide. At number 12, The Surge 2 launches you into a dystopian future where humanity's technological ambitions have spawned monstrous cybernetic foes and towering mechanized adversaries. In this relentless action RPG from Deck 13 Interactive, you assume the role of a determined fighter equipped with an exoskeleton that you can upgrade with salvaged tech and tactical enhancements. Every battle is a meticulous test of precision and strategy, where you target enemy limbs and dismantle their mechanical strength, turning each encounter into a finely tuned dance of calculated strikes and evasive maneuvers. Set against a dark, post-apocalyptic landscape dominated by decaying urban sprawl and ominous industrial ruins, The world of The Surge 2 challenges you to adapt or perish. In one high-intensity moment, amid a shower of explosive sparks and shattered metal, a fellow survivor shouts, "Here, every mistake is a lesson in survival." This cry encapsulates the game's core message as you carve your own path in a future where technology serves as both your weapon and your burden. The Surge 2 pushes you to redefine the limits of human resilience in a harsh, unforgiving world where every hard-won victory reshapes your destiny. After mastering cybernetic warfare in a shattered future, prepare to step into a shadow-drenched underworld where supernatural fury and urban decay collide. At number 11, The Darkness 2 thrusts you into a murky underworld where the boundaries between man and monster blur under the weight of demonic power. As Jackie Estacado, you inherit a malevolent force that manifests as eerie, writhing tentacles, allowing you to unleash devastating attacks in the neon-lit back alleys of a crime-riddled metropolis. Every firefight is charged with raw energy as you engage in brutal combat, seamlessly blending visceral gunplay with supernatural might. In one electrifying sequence, as darkness swirls at your command, you roar, "This isn't just survival, it's a reckoning." That defiant shout punctuates the chaos as your demonic appendages tear through enemies, merging raw violence with dark humor. The game's atmospheric visuals, which juxtapose stark urban decay with flickering infernal glows, create a nightmarish playground where every shadow hides danger and every burst of action is as artistic as it is deadly. The Darkness 2 explores the duality of power and the high price of wielding it, challenging you to navigate moral quandaries and confront the demons within. Its relentless combat and rich narrative leave you questioning where the line between salvation and damnation truly lies. After delving into the supernatural depths of urban chaos, prepare to step into a dystopian future of mechanized warfare and towering mechs. At number 10, Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon catapults you into a dystopian future where mechanized warfare is the ultimate test of strategy and raw firepower. In this adrenaline-fueled installment from Software, you pilot heavily customizable mechs into battle on a scarred, broken world where volcanic landscapes and shattered urban remnants set the stage for epic clashes. In one electrifying moment, as your mech roars to life on a molten battlefield, your determined voice echoes over the comm. Time to ignite the fires of revolution. That impassioned cry resonates across the desolate terrain, heralding epic encounters where every tactical maneuver and devastating strike reshapes the battlefield. Every mech, meticulously customized with advanced weaponry and upgrades, becomes a symbol of both survival and artistic expression as you navigate hostile territories and adapt to ever-changing conditions. Armored Core 6 is a masterful fusion of precision, strategy, and explosive mechanized might, challenging you to leave your mark on a fallen empire with every calculated move. After dominating the battlefield with mechanized fury, get ready to experience a futuristic war zone where speed and agility define every confrontation. At number 9, Vanquish propels you into a high-octane, futuristic war zone where every second is a race against overwhelming odds. In this fast-paced third-person shooter from Platinum Games, you become Sam Gideon, an elite soldier equipped with an advanced exosuit that transforms you into a blur of unstoppable power and agility. Every burst of acceleration, every sliding maneuver, and every explosive firefight is a meticulously choreographed spectacle of destruction. In one electrifying moment, as you rocket forward on your suit's boost, you shout, "Let's break all the limits!" Your rallying cry reverberates across a battlefield ablaze with energy, where enemy forces scatter before your rapid, precise strikes. Vanquish's dynamic combat system, which fuses agile movement with over-the-top firepower, turns every encounter into a thrilling showcase of reflexes and tactical brilliance. Its visually stunning dystopian landscape provides the perfect backdrop for this relentless display of futuristic warfare, challenging you to master every move and push beyond your limits. Leaving behind the high-speed chaos of futuristic combat, prepare to step into a dystopian near future where ethical dilemmas and mechanized warfare collide. At number 8, Binary Domain hurls you into a near-future dystopia, where the boundary between human and machine blurs amid relentless conflict and ethical uncertainty. In this narrative-driven shooter, you command an elite squad navigating the rain-soaked, neon-lit streets of a futuristic Tokyo, where advanced androids, once built to serve humanity, now threaten its very existence. Every decision is scrutinized by the game's unique Team Humanity system, forcing you and your team to confront the true meaning of loyalty, sacrifice, and what it means to be human. In one gripping sequence, as your squad takes cover beneath flickering streetlights in a desolate alley, your commander warns, "Trust is as fragile as glass. handle it with care. That simple truth echoes through a series of high-stakes missions, where every firefight, every tense negotiation, and every stealthy infiltration is imbued with the weight of a crumbling society struggling against a mechanized uprising. Binary Domain challenges you to question the essence of humanity in a world where technology can both uplift and devastate, leaving you to ponder whether compassion can still prevail in the face of overwhelming odds. After grappling with the ethical dilemmas of a futuristic Tokyo, prepare to immerse yourself in the vibrant, neon-lit streets of Hong Kong. At number 7, Sleeping Dogs immerses you in the dynamic, neon-lit streets of Hong Kong, where undercover cop Wei Shun must navigate a labyrinth of triad crime with a steely resolve. In this cinematic open-world adventure, every narrow alley and bustling market hides danger, and every decision forces you to balance your duty as a law enforcer with the brutal realities of the criminal underworld. In one tense scene, as rain slicks the dimly lit streets, a street informant leans in and warns, "Trust is a luxury in this city." That stark truth reverberates through every covert operation and explosive confrontation, as Wei Shun's mastery of fluid hand-to-hand combat and explosive gunfights transforms each encounter into a high-stakes ballet of survival. With richly detailed environments, a dynamic narrative woven with betrayal and redemption, and visceral action that never lets up, Sleeping Dogs stands as a powerful testament to the struggle for justice in a city where loyalty is as fleeting as the neon glow. At number 6, Darksiders hurls you into a post-apocalyptic realm where celestial forces have plunged the world into chaos, and one fallen horseman, known simply as War, rises to restore the balance between heaven and hell. In this gritty action-adventure, you traverse ruined battlefields, scorched wastelands, and ancient, crumbling fortresses where myth and brutality merge into an epic struggle for redemption. In one unforgettable sequence, as War stands amid the smoldering remains of a once majestic temple, his steely gaze burns with fierce determination, and he murmurs, "Every end births a new beginning." That resonant declaration captures the eternal cycle of destruction and renewal, as every explosive clash and fluid combo transforms battle into a breathtaking spectacle of raw emotion. Darksiders is more than a journey through a crumbling world. It's a mythic odyssey that challenges you to confront ancient forces and rediscover the unyielding spirit of a fallen warrior, leaving an indelible mark on the legacy of the horseman. After the mythic battles of celestial war, prepare to embark on an emotional odyssey through a post-apocalyptic America where survival is intertwined with destiny. At number 5, Enslaved: Odyssey to the West plunges you into a haunting, post-apocalyptic America where the remnants of a once glorious civilization lie in ruins. Overtaken by nature and haunted by mechanized horrors in this cinematic action-adventure from Ninja Theory, you follow Monkey, a rugged warrior, and Trip, a resourceful tech expert whose fates become irrevocably intertwined when she attaches a slave headband to him, binding their destinies together. After a harrowing escape from a collapsing slave ship, the duo crash lands amidst the desolation of New York City, where their perilous journey unfolds across treacherous urban landscapes riddled with hostile mechs and cryptic puzzles. As their initially strained relationship slowly transforms into a deep, resilient bond, every explosive encounter and narrow escape serves as a testament to the indomitable human spirit. In one heart-stopping sequence, as they race through abandoned streets on a salvaged motorcycle, Trip's urgent commands and the roar of the engine merge into a symphony of survival, foreshadowing the climactic confrontation with the enigmatic force known as Pyramid. Enslaved: Odyssey to the West weaves together myth, technology, and personal redemption into an unforgettable odyssey where every decision shapes the fate of two souls bound by destiny. After the emotional odyssey of survival and unity, prepare to journey into a medieval nightmare where plague and despair have ravaged a crumbling world. At number 4, A Plague Tale: Innocence plunges you into a dark medieval nightmare where the relentless tide of plague, cruelty, and despair has decimated a once vibrant world. As Amicia de Rune, a resourceful, courageous young woman, and her vulnerable brother Hugo embark on a perilous journey through a landscape overrun by ravenous rats and the oppressive cruelty of a collapsing society, every moment is charged with emotional intensity. In one heart-wrenching scene, as Amicia crouches behind a shattered stone wall in a rain-soaked alley, she clutches a worn photograph and whispers, "Hope is the only light in this endless darkness." That quiet resolve propels their every narrow escape, every desperate scavenging for food and shelter, and every harrowing confrontation with both infected beasts and ruthless marauders, deepening their bond and their fight for survival. The richly atmospheric visuals, ruined villages, overgrown ruins, and flickering candlelit interiors capture the decay of a world lost to plague, while the narrative intertwines moments of tender sibling affection with the raw brutality of human savagery. A Plague Tale: Innocence is a somber journey into loss and resilience, where each small victory ignites a fragile spark of redemption in an otherwise unforgiving landscape. After weathering the horrors of plague and despair, get ready to revisit a legendary franchise that defined action-adventure storytelling. At number 3, Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown returns the iconic franchise to its mythic roots with a fresh, adrenaline-pumping twist. As the newly crowned prince, you find yourself at the crossroads of destiny and ancient magic. Embarking on a perilous quest through sprawling, sun-baked deserts, crumbling palaces, and hidden ruins of a long-lost empire, every daring leap and acrobatic maneuver is a testament to your agility and unwavering spirit. Amid treacherous challenges and mystic puzzles, you uncover that the Lost Crown holds forbidden power and secrets that could reshape your kingdom's destiny. Sinister foes and ancient guardians emerge from the shadows, forcing you to master both physical prowess and arcane abilities as you race against time. Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is a vibrant tapestry of heart-pounding combat, intricate puzzles, and rich storytelling. A timeless odyssey that redefines heroism in a world where myth and destiny collide with breathtaking intensity. After reviving ancient legends, prepare to step into a war-torn future where the horrors of modern conflict challenge every moral fiber. At number 2, Spec Ops: The Line thrusts you into a barren, war-ravaged Dubai where the devastation of modern conflict blurs the line between right and wrong. As Captain Martin Walker and his elite Delta Force team traverse scorched ruins and desolate streets, every decision carries a heavy moral weight that challenges your notions of heroism. In one haunting moment, as you pause amid the rubble of a collapsed building, a fellow soldier whispers, "Here, every choice is a moral scar." A stark reminder that in a city where trust is scarce, every action leaves an indelible mark. The game's tension is palpable as each border fight and covert mission forces you to confront not only external enemies but also the dark truths of your own humanity. Spec Ops: The Line masterfully blends cinematic storytelling with gut-wrenching ethical dilemmas, pushing you to navigate a world where survival demands both tactical brilliance and a willingness to face your inner demons. And finally, stepping into a dystopian future of rebellion and defiance, prepare for a journey that redefined resistance. At number 1, Hellblade's Senua's Sacrifice plunges you into a raw, haunting odyssey where myth and madness converge in a relentless struggle for the soul. In this atmospheric action-adventure from Ninja Theory, you follow Senua, a fierce Celtic warrior tormented by grief and inner demons, on a soul-searching journey through decaying ruins and shadow-filled landscapes. Every crumbling stone and flicker of eerie light echoes with the memories of a past marred by loss, while sinister whispers in the dark mirror the turmoil raging within her mind. In one unforgettable sequence, Senua stands before a ruined altar as an otherworldly wind stirs the dust. Her eyes blaze with defiant determination as she seems to proclaim, "Even in the depths of despair, there is a spark of hope." Every swing of her blade and every subtle shift in the environment deepens the mystery of her inner torment and her quest for redemption. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice is more than a battle against monstrous foes. It's a journey into the fractured corridors of the mind, inviting you to confront the true nature of fear, loss, and ultimately, the path to healing. What's your favorite AA masterpiece that every gamer must play? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this countdown, smash that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into gaming's most visionary titles. Thank you for joining us on this epic journey through the 20 AA masterpieces every gamer must play. Until next time, keep exploring these unforgettable titles. Let each adventure ignite your passion for gaming, and remember, these masterpieces continue to inspire and shape the future of gaming.